Okay, let's hope we don't have any other issues, since that nothing else we do today will be through EA servers, so we should be on the upside. I hate EA so much. They've been screwing me over for months now through multiple different games ever since I tried to get back into Dragon Age Inquisition, and then Dragon Age the Veilguard, and then I tried to play The Sims, and I didn't even realize It Takes Two was an EA game, and that really makes me not want to get, uh,
Split Fiction.
yeah. It's like the reason why I wanted to try It Takes Two again was to see if it would be worth us getting Split Fiction. But if it's freaking EA and I can't get online because y'all messed up my account years ago, it's probably not worth doing.
Come on, EA, sponsor us and get this fixed.
I don't
That way
even
you
need
get
you to
positive.
sponsor me. I need you to fix my account and then go sleep in a hole. I wouldn't even want an EA sponsorship. EA is such a terrible company.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I would want to work with them. I feel like all of these big gaming companies are just really going in the pooper, and it's really frustrating. Like, we're seeing all of this talk about AI art and all these big gaming companies coming in and just trying to ruin the industry even more than they already have. And like, they've been half-assing games so much now. And now Nintendo's talking about having like $80 games, like $80 for a Nintendo game when they're like PlayStation 3 quality, PlayStation 2 quality.
Yeah. The weird thing I saw is FromSoft is actually doing a Nintendo exclusive for Switch 2.
Really?
Yeah, and like it looks like it's not Bloodborne, but it kind of looks Bloodborne-esque in its setting, I think.
Ah, so you're gonna want to play it.
Yeah, although I don't know, like for $450 for the Switch itself and then $80 for the game, I don't know.
Yeah, definitely us not having two incomes is going to make the next generation of gaming kind of suck. But yeah.
I mean, one of our friends literally just got a PlayStation 5, so I think overall the PlayStation 5 has worked out where I feel like we don't necessarily need to get the PlayStation 6 immediately when it comes out unless they do like something drastically different.
Yeah, which they tend to keep making games for both systems. Like I think even now, get some of the games are still new games are still playable on PlayStation 4,
Yeah.
which is probably nice. I do like new fancy new stuff though. I do like me a fancy new shiny thing.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, like the PlayStation 5 has got like the loading times down so much that I'm not really sure what they could do to really make a big jump between the two, like the next gen system.
Yeah.
Just because, like, you look at the graphics, like most of the games that are coming out on PlayStation 5, they're not, I'm pretty sure they're not making use of uh, like everything the hardware can do.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that a lot for like the last couple generations because I feel like there was a huge jump between PlayStation 1 and 2 and 2 and 3. But I feel like the 3 and 4 was like a smaller jump, and the 4 to 5 has been like mostly inconsequential. Like, I am sure that there's some things that look really nice, and part of it might be like the looking back on things with rose covered colored glasses of I remember like one of the first games that was like really in awe of the graphics was oh, I don't remember which one exactly. It was one of the Assassin's Creeds, and
Hmm.
I think it was was the PlayStation 3 the one that had, I can't remember what the PlayStation 3 was. Was that the one that had like the curved top?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it was the PlayStation 3. I remember because I remember I got like a computer monitor slash TV um, and a PlayStation 3 at the same time, and I like set it up next to the couch in the living room, and I played, I want to say it was Infamous and Assassin's Creed, whatever Assassin's Creed came out uh, around that time, probably like 3.
Yeah.
And like the graphics were so good, and now I feel like every time I see graphics from Assassin's Creed, I want it to be like something just really amazing, and then I'm like, well, it's been good for a while. Also, I'm getting really bad feedback. You're all the way on the other side of the room, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah. I was like, I was wondering if you were right behind my desk, like we were looking at with the other game. Um, but yeah, like the graphics have been good for so long that I'm not really sure how much better it could be.
Yeah. I mean, the PlayStation 5 does get good graphics. Like, the games that first came out, like, I thought Demon Souls looked really good. But I still feel like the bulk of games that come out that people are going to get, like, they're not going to be AAA titles, so they're not going to be, like, the best graphics. They're going to be graphics that you could get from, like, PlayStation 3 or something.
Yeah. Hey, Myth Wanderer. I'm feeling overall better. I'm still not 100%, but feeling much, much, much better than I was. Now, instead of having a nose that's continuously expelling juices 24/7, uh, it's just stopped up a little bit. Also, since you popped in here, uh, if you want to play some ESO with us, there's a holiday event going on. We're going to try to do some of the holiday stuff. It's nothing special. It's just doing basic dailies and things. But we were going to play another game, and I started having technical issues because EA is garbage. Uh, so I think we're just going to play some Elder Scrolls just as something to do for a bit. Pretty low maintenance, chill vibes today. But yeah, I mean, like graphics overall, I feel like I don't really see games that like really make me go like, ah, ooh. Even games that have like good graphics, I feel like it's not new anymore. Like there are a number of games that have pretty realistic graphics. I feel like if anything now, I feel like what we need to go for is like rather than going for hyper realistic, it feels more intriguing to go more old like oh I can't think of what the word is, but like make it brighter than the real world. Make it like shinier than the real world. Like Split Fiction, I feel like look it doesn't have particularly like realistic graphics, but like the lights and the spectacle of it all is what really draws me to it more. Yeah, graphics aren't special anymore. Well, I can assume that's are not special. Uh, because I feel like we've kind of there's only so much you can do. Like once everything looks realistic, it's like, oh great, now it looks as boring as the real world. Now I feel like we need to amp it up. Oh, I need to grab something and I forgot what it was. Had a brief moment. It was like, ah, I should grab this, and now I'm like, "Oop." Okay, I'm gonna get ready to log in a moment. Going live on TikTok. But yeah, I really wish that I don't know if you all have seen the game. I want to say it's In Zoe. I'm not positive how it's pronounced. I It looks kind of like it'd be pronounced the Japanese way, which I think would be Inzoi. But it's like a Sims, like a life simulator like The Sims, but it's like way more realistic looking. And I'm like, I wish that would have came out a little bit earlier. I wish that would have came out a couple months ago because I got into a little bit of a Sims kick for a bit, and that is when I got reintroduced to my hatred of EA, which I'm going to be harping on so much today. Has insane computer requirements. Yeah, I would imagine so. I don't imagine we would have any issues running it on our computers. Our computers are a couple years old now, but we definitely have some pretty decent gaming computers. Um, Jaded, are you online? Oh, I'm in a group with your other character. I can't hear you. 1 second.
Oops, sorry, that was my
Uh,
bad. I think I was chewing a little bit of ice, and I'm like, stream doesn't need to
hmm,
hear that.
why not? Kick from group.
Yeah, but I meant to chime in and let you know that I was on my Arcanist because I figured we're probably going to be doing questing type stuff, and
Yeah,
this I couldn't just mindlessly beam stuff.
I do love a mindless beaming. Also, you're going to control where we go. Uh, we need to do dark anchors, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly.
Okay. Do you want me to grab Fighters Guild quest? I think it is that. Uh, then we get at least something for doing it in addition.
That's fine.
Okay, let me run to a town that I know. Like I know I should be able to go to Deshaun and pick that up.
Okay, I'll keep talking to Mithy then. An uh, way to get better graphics is 4K monitor with 4K HDMI, and they have 8K now. Yeah, and I feel like there's a certain point where like I don't need it to be any better. Like the graphics are fine. I'm fine the way things are now. A lot of the games that I'm looking at lately don't even like come close to needing the graphics requirements that the system is up for. By the way, what we were talking about at the beginning was, first of all, how much I hate EA, but we were also talking about, with the new generation of gaming, we were talking about the Nintendo being announced that it's going to be like $450 for the Switch 2, and then they're going to have like $80 games, and I'm like, I don't think I would pay $80 for a game. Like, there was a time when I did not care about money and I made enough money that I could just throw away a ridiculous amount of money on a game. But even then, I don't know that I'd want to spend $80 on a game. So I'm like getting a little frustrated with the state of the gaming community right now. Well, gaming industry, not the community. Well, I'm always upset with the community, but definitely the industry is getting really frustrating because I feel like they're also putting out so many half-assed games. So many of the games nowadays just aren't it. The way Assassin's Creed games used to be my favorite, and now they're just mediocre at best. I actually barely even played the last one. What was the last one? It was the Norse
Viking one.
Vikings.
Yeah, I mean, I've even brought up the new game, and you're kind of like, eh.
Yeah, Jaded's been talking about if we want to get Shadows, and I have a little bit of an interest in Shadows, but also like I don't feel interested enough to actually want to spend the money for it. Brain twins.
I'm gonna try and figure out where the active Dark Anchor is. Okay, I see it. So give me 1 second.
Are you close enough that you want to just tell me when to teleport to you?
Okay, now you should be good to teleport.
Okay. But yeah, it's really frustrating because especially since we're in a more precarious financial situation, and I'm sure looking at the state of the country, we are going to continue to be in precarious financial situations. It's been just really frustrating because I love gaming. I love gaming so much. It's what I spend most of my life doing, most of my free time doing. And that's how you know I'm sick because I skipped the last stream and a half because I was sick, and I didn't even game. I was too sick to game. I just kind of like laid on on the couch and did nothing for the past week. I've been so out of it.
By the way, hi Uzi.
Oh wait. Oh hey Uzi. Yeah, I am feeling a lot better as far as the sickness goes. I'm still not 100%, which is why I was trying to find something like chill that I could do with Jaded, and it could be like a really low maintenance gaming night. Running
We
around
actually
looking
had
for
two
nerds
games
and
before this.
running around looking for nerds and Stray wasn't quite working for me today. And then the other game we were going to play ended up not letting me log in because EA is stupid. Oh my gosh, my this microphone's driving me crazy. We need to get you a new microphone or figure out some way to fix your audio. I'm hearing everything I say.
Do you want me to try and mute myself when I'm not specifically saying stuff?
No, I feel like you're so loud too. Like I wonder what's
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know what's going on. But I've been trying to play Far Cry 5 to cope with the US right now. I haven't played one of the Far Cry games. Is it a good distraction? Oh, I'm just getting hit, not paying attention to my beams. And this is why we wanted to play a chill game where I can mindlessly hit one button to unalive things and not have to worry about my health too much. But yeah, I've been wanting to play games, but I'm kind of stuck. I feel like a lot of the games just aren't feeling very appealing to me lately. Do we know where the next one is? Are we just
Um,
traveling
uh,
around this area?
we can do that. I was also wondering if, like, because I know there are incursions, so I didn't know if we wanted to try and, like, pick up dailies in other zones, but that also sounds like a lot of work and less
Yeah,
mindless.
I like doing mindless. I feel like I'm going to just be rambling and following you.
Okay, let me just find the next one and I'll tell you when to teleport.
Okay, but yeah, I am feeling better. I've got a little bit of like nose stuff going on, a little bit of a headache. Uh, but we're functioning. We're functioning enough to go live. It's going to be a half-assed live, but we're live. You get to pew pew a Christian cult. That's exciting. Oh gosh, maybe I do need to play Far Cry. I need something to like uh get this out of me. Something to like calm my brain.
I feel so blind right now.
What are you looking for?
I I was looking for the next one, which now I see it and it's in a very inconvenient spot, but
Okay, just let me know when to teleport.
okay, I'm gonna teleport to Ebonheart and then see how we.
Okay.
I'm not sure like what the route is to get there, so
Okay.
good luck us.
I'm excited for Tomodachi Life? What's Tomodachi Life? You never got to play the original? Like, you never had a Tomodachi?
By the way, I am at least some place. I don't know, but it is basically northwest of here.
Okay. How's the audio sound for y'all? I feel like Jaded feels very loud. And I keep turning him down, but I don't know if it's just me or what. His mic is being so sensitive. Okay, I see it. It's up there. What game have we been playing any games lately? We've been playing Monster Hunter a little bit. We've kind of
Yeah.
got to the end of it, uh, but there's supposed to be new content today, I think. Later today. I think actually like in an hour, I was going to suggest we were going to play Monster Hunter for stream, but the servers are down right now until the update
Real,
finishes.
real quick, they just defeated that.
Dang, Katie Poo.
Yeah. At least the next one should hopefully be in an easier spot.
Yeah, I don't have any teleports to it though.
I was gonna say, like, would you want to do the fire song thing? Like, not that we necessarily need the lead that it drops, but in case we feel like creating another Oaken Soul ring that way.
I don't have a need for that. I am just looking at doing whatever gets us our daily.
Okay.
So if that's going to be more effective than us failing to get to a place, then yes, we should do it.
I mean, maybe we'll go to Deshaun after the next.
Yeah, this might not be the best area because a lot of people probably logged off here in
Yeah.
from the last event.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Deshaun and then figure out which one's active because that one cycles pretty quickly and we did a lot of that before. So I think even like the pattern.
Oh yeah, we won't get any useful items that way too, and that's something.
Well, where I don't know where we all get useful items, but I'm at the one that's near the active thing.
Okay.
Because my goal was just to make sure we could complete our things that we're working on.
I'd say hopefully we can get through these pretty quickly, but if not, we should queue for a dungeon. It's less travel and needing to think for a dungeon. We just run around, follow people that hopefully know what they're doing, and beam. Lots of beam. Yeah, there's a lot of people here. Mythfinder, are you still, well, if you're even still here, are you playing ESO still? And Uzi, have you ever played ESO? Pew 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 pew. Just throw beams everywhere and hope for the best. Finger the pinion. Okay, we got the chest. We got like 3 more. This was only our second one, right? I'm assuming you muted yourself.
Yeah, sorry. But yes, that was our second one. I'm headed to where I believe the next one pops up.
It's like, I don't
So
see the other one.
should be good. I'm pretty sure it's the one all the way over onto the left side of the map. So if you want to teleport to me,
Will do. Your attention span's so low with games like these. Yeah, very much the same. We have been playing it on and off for a few years, but it's very much on and off. We'll have like a week or so that we get like really into it, and then we forget about it for a few months, and then we'll come back.
it's like a few years ago, like around my birthday, because I take my birthday week off. Like that's when I probably my biggest period that I did it, and I quested through all the main storylines of the zones.
And I've never even done that much. I will say that part of the issue that I originally had with this game was some of the gameplay is not as it's not the same as regular ESO or not ESO. It's not the same as regular Elder
Skyrim.
Scrolls. Well, Elder Scrolls. Uh, which is kind of sad because in the regular Elder Scrolls games, you can do so much to break the game, which is part of the fun of it, is to like just go in and like mass level certain skills. and just find ways to break the game. Uh, and of course, since this is an online game, it doesn't let you do that.
How dare.
And also the like what's it called? The oh gosh, what am I trying to think of? Like game balance, I guess. The like meta of how to play the game and the like button rotations and stuff like that um are kind of wonky. It's very much different than playing a regular Elder Scrolls game.
I'm at the closest thing again.
Okay. Can you check your Discord, make sure that your uh, audio is coming through your headphones? I think that it probably is because I can hear every breath you're taking.
I'm I'm not sure how to properly check that, but I'm
I don't know what
pretty sure that it is.
even the regular ones be like, come on, why are you not teleporting? I just clicked it.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, definitely, at least in the regular games, it's the problem that I have is that it's so open-ended and there's so many things you can do and it's my ADHD just keeps making me want to go around and do other things and then I end up doing a whole bunch of nonsense, never actually playing the regular storyline, and then I get bored with the game before I bother messing around with the storyline. Oh gosh, did I miss it?
No, the boss is just summoning now, unless you're not close enough for it.
Oh god. Okay, I did at least get a hit off. Yeah, one hit off. I think we're good. I got to loot the boss, so I'm assuming that I did enough. But I can watch anyone play. I definitely can't. To be fair, I feel like I'm barely able to focus enough to be playing, much less trying to watch someone play. Okay, back to the first one, right? There's only 3 of them in this zone.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can run there. And of course there's water. Nobody wants water. So what's been going on with y'all today? Stormy's in Denver today, hanging out with their Denver friends. Manslaughter. Sorry, not Stormy. I will remember just in time for Manslaughter to change their name again. I don't think I have all my points and movement speed. Yeah, I know that they post on Instagram. I think I at least saw one post. Seems like they're having a good time. I'm really not that into the gram, but I still get notifications. Since I'm not into the gram, the couple of people that I actually like follow, I'll get notifications. I'll get like the pop-up notifications for them. And it's like, ah, good. I don't actually need to check this social media site to get at least basic information about the people I care about. Perfect. Perfect. Ah, ah, you fingered it before I could finger it. Rude. I agree. I don't like meta. Drives me insane. And also, I've already blocked Meta on like pretty much every like their business accounts on pretty much everything. And I still get non-stop ads. I've started to get so many Instagram ads on Facebook now too. Or YouTube. Facebook and Instagram ads on YouTube. And it's driving me insane.
Oh, congratulations, Uzi.
Oh, is this the job that you applied for before, or another job? Either way, congrats. I saw a TikTok about 1099 jobs that I saved and haven't looked at. I was thinking about maybe being like, oh, if it's a 1099 job, that's not like a job that I have to like be tied to. I can just like do work as I want to do work.
That's independent contractor, right?
Yes.
Gonna DoorDash.
Honestly, if I didn't hate driving so much, I've thought about it. I'd do a lot better frickin' job than a lot of these people, not to be too hateful to the DoorDash drivers. But the way our orders end up being wrong so often, which is like partially a restaurant issue, but also we've told drivers for like certain restaurants. There's one restaurant that we ordered from like 3 times, and the first 2 times they messed up our order in the same way, and so the third time we told them to be like, hey, make sure you actually give us our food because we ordered two of the same thing twice and they only gave us one of them both times. And then they still messed it up. And we tip well. If I need to have you ask a question for us, please do so. I am so not the kind of person that's like shitty to service workers, but at the same time, I'm like, we will tip you extra to if we have to have you ask a single question, but ask that damn question.
I don't know if you read it, but Uzi works at a fake flower packing place.
A fake flower packing place. Try DoorDash, it's not the move. Is that the last one? Let's see real quick. That's the last one. It is. Oh, technically we want one over. You want to keep doing it for another few? I might skip the
Yeah.
next one and just go for. Wait, what one is it?
Yeah. I mean, we still have 4 more incursions to complete to really max it out. So
Oh yeah, but we don't necessarily need to max it out.
I mean, it just means one less other thing that we need to do.
Yeah, but this is also awful, especially to do on stream. So what is fake flower? Like what do you mean fake flower packing? Like I'm trying to think what that like what is that? I'm so confused. Come on. Get on your thing and do the thing and move your stuff. Fake flower bouquets. That is so interesting. I That's the thing that I've been thinking about a lot lately is how many weird jobs there are out there that just like we never hear about. And I'm like, maybe there's one of these weird jobs I would actually like. There's got to be a weird job out there that I'd actually be able to tolerate. Maybe. It's insane because they're so expensive. Ooh, you got that premium fake flowerage. You'd think regular flower packing would be the more expensive way. Also, I guess I just kind of thought that that would still be in the realm of like, what are flower shops called? Wait, what? Florist. Oh, I was planning to go to the correct one, and I apparently didn't move along my marker. So I went to the teleport that was close to where I needed to go, and then I just started running to the wrong place. I was like,
Uh,
dang, I thought I was closer than this. What's going on?
that one was done, so it's gonna be the one all the way over on the right
Yep,
side
that's
of the
where I
map.
am now. Really easy too and not long hours. So is it like I assume that since it's like fake flowers that they're like pre-made kind, like you're doing the pre-making kind of thing, or is it like customized? Are there any fake flower shops around here? I could do some fake flower packing. I'm here for that. Honestly, at this point, if it pays well enough, I'm here for some white flower packing, if you know what I mean. Can't talk about it too much on TikTok, but just get me something that is low work, high pay, please. Low work, high pay. I'm sure I've talked about it before, but I have my work history is in accounting, and it's kind of insane that I'm having such a hard time finding any job openings. Not like jobs that I can, it's not like I've applied to places and gotten rejected. Like I can't even find jobs to apply to that are like part-time accounting work. And I feel like that should be such a big market. Like I don't understand why that is not like why it is so hard to find remote part-time accounting work. I feel like it's like the perfect remote job. I should probably start looking at it again. What do you think, Jaded? Should I make myself miserable again and go for a job, or should I just keep emotionally manipulating you into taking care of me?
Keep manipulating me.
Yeah, it's okay since you agreed to it.
By the way, do you want me to periodically check to see if Monster Hunter servers are up for something a little bit more engaging?
If you want. I don't imagine they are going to be up in time for us to do anything worthwhile since they're not supposed to be up till uh for another half an hour. And then that only gives us about an hour of playing it. Hitting this button, doing those beams. Let's have some arrangements that can also make custom arrangements. Only do making the arrangements is complicated. Hey, maybe you'll move up to fanciful flower arranging soon. I feel like that'd be an interesting job. I don't know that I've ever really thought about what it would be like to be like a flower arranger, but it's got to have like a good amount of creative satisfaction if it's something you're into. Oh, it's gonna hit me. They're gonna hit me. Wish I could emotionally manipulate someone. Oh, I'm just standing in beam. It is so fun to emotionally manipulate your loved ones into taking care of you. Right, Jaded?
So fun.
Oh wait, what game is it that you got me? So, Jaded and I have oh, what was it? Jaded was originally going to be out of town for their birthday, which is in a couple of weeks, but their job moved it to my birthday all year long, and they have to switch from his birthday to my birthday. So he's going to be out of town for a week during my birthday, and there's a video game I want coming out, and uh, like within the next couple weeks. So we kind of switched birthdays because he's going to be back in Cincinnati for my birthday, and what he wants for his birthday is Skyline Chili, Cincinnati delicacy. And so we talked about it, and he got me a video game for his birthday, and I got him allowing him to eat Skyline while he's in Cincinnati for my birthday. So we have a really fair and even, fun relationship for everyone, right?
Yeah. And I mean, I'm sure I will end up playing the game too. So, and we don't typically actually do birthday stuff for each other.
Yeah,
So,
we don't really do birthday things. Pretty much, for as long as we've been together, we for my birthday, if there's like an event I want to do, we'll go do that event. So we actually went to see Marina in Philadelphia around my birthday a few years ago, or like other such events. And then for his birthday, he really liked Skyline. So, but now that we're not in Cincinnati, it's a much bigger deal than me just being like, okay, for your birthday, I'll allow you to eat your favorite food.
That we eat like at least a few times else in the month.
Yeah, I mean, like it's not like you didn't get to eat Skyline at other points in the year, but it's definitely not my favorite food. But when it comes to your birthday, it's like, okay, we'll do Skyline. Honestly, that's like the ideal situation. It just kind of sucks now that I don't have a job, and it used to be that like we just got ourselves what we wanted. Like, I don't think you necessarily paid for the things that we did on my birthday, and I don't think I necessarily paid for the things we did on your birthday. I think we just kind of both had an income and we both just like chose what we wanted to do that day.
But I'm gonna pop over to Monster Hunter real quick to see, because we are pretty much kind of finished with these things.
Yeah, I got two more. Ah, let's beam each other.
Right, so I will be back if it does not pan out.
Okay.
Like, I'm assuming it's not going to be up since it's 20 minutes early, but figure, why not see?
Oh yeah, I didn't even say what game it was. We got Expedition 33, which is a new turn-based game coming out. It was actually, I don't know if, I doubt anyone remembers because nothing came of it, but it was the first game that I applied to be a creator for. Got ghosted, but I applied. And even though they ghosted me and did not make me a creator for the game, I'm still excited for it. I love a good, um, like updated turn-based game. I really get into turn-based games. And so when they have like a Baldur's Gate 3 or like, well, it used to be when they had a new Final Fantasy game. Now the last handful of Final Fantasy games have all been action games, and I've not beat any of them. But I love a turn-based game. I'm so excited for Expedition 33.
Monster Hunter is not up yet.
Okay. There's an Adventure Time game that's turn-based. I'd play that. Okay, it's going to be the far West one.
Okay.
I'm already there if you need to teleport. Yeah, I love a good turn-based game. It's part of the reason why like I keep going back to Pokemon games. I've played a number of them but the problem is they keep taking turn-based good turn-based games and then they decide, "Oh, we're not going to make them turn-based anymore. We're going to make them awful." Uh so like Final Fantasy's one of them where I used to love Final Fantasy. And honestly, since like I think it was since 15, like 15 and 16 were both action game, like more action-oriented games, and I've not beat either of them, but I beat a bunch of the old ones. 10 and 10-2 are two of my favorite games. I love 13. I want to replay 13. I have 13-2 on Steam, but for some reason I don't have regular 13, and I'm like, I need to figure out a way to get the regular 13 so I can replay those. Excited for the new one. What new one? Is that the 8 remake? I think I've been hearing something about an 8 remake. Oh, another good turn-based game that ended up ruining the entire franchise was the South Park game. Oh, the new Pokemon game. Yes, I forgot about that. I forgot all about that. But South Park had a turn-based game version of the game, and then the second game they made it a little bit less turn-based. They made it like a it wasn't full action, but they did like a strategy twist on turn-based. And then they made their third South Park game was fully an action game, and it got knocked for being one of the worst games of the year it came out. And like, just stick to good turn-based games, damn it. We need some good turn-based games. Yes, Jaded really loves Persona. Jaded gets really into Persona. What is that? Did you see that yellow bar? Wait, it showed up and disappeared again. What's that? There's some kind of yellow bar. But yeah, we played Persona 5. We played recently we played Metaphor. What was the full name? Do you remember? You're muted.
Sorry. Metaphoria Phantasio, I think.
Yeah.
And then I played Persona 3 Reloaded, Persona
I'm
4,
gonna Persona 3 myself. Just kidding, I guess.
which Persona 4 was not my favorite. Um, I feel like
Jada's played
some of the
Persona 5, Persona 5 Royale, Persona 5 Strikers, Persona 5 the Extra Edition, Persona 5, more
well,
Persona 5. Uh,
well, there's a Persona 5 game I have not played. Well, I think there's two. There's like Dancing One, which I have no interest in. But then they do have some other game that is, I think, more of a like strategy positioning RPG one with chibi versions.
Chibi. I'm going to go to your base and
You're gonna show off my home to everybody?
to Uzi, and maybe if Myth pops in. Never tried it, but a lot of people tell you to. It is very anime. It is very anime. I feel like the storyline is kind of the part that I don't like in it. It's very over the top, very like cheesy anime, which is like not terrible. It's not the worst, but sometimes I'm like, okay, sure, that makes sense.
Have you ever
Giant
wanted
butthole
to?
monster. I'm
Have you
in.
ever? I was gonna say, have you ever wanted your teacher to be your girlfriend or an adult journalist to be your girlfriend?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I have. Where can I go and have an adult lover as an underage high school student? Oh, an anime? Yeah. Yeah. That's a thing. I wish, like, I love Japan. I love Japan so much. I've been there. I loved it. It was amazing, formative experience. But sometimes trying to find a good anime to watch, and then all you get is creepy gropers and like other such really bad things. It's so disappointing. I've been like every once in a while I get bored and I'm just like I'm gonna try to watch an anime. I just put on like a random anime I find on Netflix, Hulu, whatever, and then I get like 2 episodes in and it is so misogynistic, so creepy, and I'm like, no, no, thank you. Actually, we just started watching Frieren. I don't remember if that's exactly how you pronounce it, but Frieren, the elf mage. We just started watching that this week while I was sick. We've watched half of the first season, I think. Oh, you liked it? My problem is I found a TikTok video of it, and it was essentially an elf mage slicing the hands and head off of a demon, and then we've watched like the first half of the first season, and it is like none of that is in the anime yet. And I'm assuming that it's going to build up to something, or maybe it's just like they have like one combat a season. Okay, it gets there. Yeah, because I was like, they're just hunting down flowers. They're just walking around and doing nothing all the time. Like, where's the demon slicing? Where's that part? That's what I came here for. But yeah, we haven't watched it in a few days. We switched over to watching White Lotus. Also boring AF. Would not recommend. Sorry if you already watched it and like it. I really am not enjoying White Lotus, but Lisa from Blackpink is in season 3, and we just watched the first episode of season 3 today. Or actually, first 2 episodes, maybe? I don't know. We're on
I think
season
two
3 now at
episodes.
last, and we watched the first 2 seasons of White Lotus, and I'm like, Lisa, you better make this worth it. Because I almost said Lisa Kudrow, not Lisa Kudrow. Jennifer Coolidge did not make it worth it. Aubrey Plaza did not make it worth it. And I'm like, you have such good, amazing actresses in this show, and you've made the most boring freaking show. Oh, it's frustrating. Okay, I think I switched to a healer. If we want to do RQS for a dungeon. You're muted again.
Damn it, sorry. I'm doing my best so that way you don't have to hear your voice
That way you don't have to
mentioned.
hear your damn voice.
But no, we can go ahead and queue, and then if you want to show off my place, like that's fine.
Oh, I gotta pay attention now? You're asking a lot of me. Okay, I queued us up.
Okay.
Oh, is there not a season 2 of Frieren? Okay, I'm not gonna talk about this much. If Jaded wants to talk between me yapping about TV shows, he can, but I'm just going to mindlessly wander around this place so that you can see Jaded's house. This was a completely empty castle, and he decorated all this stuff, and he blocked off this entire room. There's an entire room back here you can't get to, but it's fine. He likes decorating, I guess.
It's like an aquarium room now.
But you can't even go into the room. It's just an aquarium at the doorway. But yes, look at all these things that are places and stuff. And this is a bedroom. Look at this bedroom. It exists in this area with all of these things. He even, look at him putting little chandeliers up, putting a naked tiger lady with a ghost tiger creature picture. That's art. That's art. It comes out, Free comes out next year. For some reason, I thought when we were looking at it on whatever site, I think we were watching it on Netflix, maybe. Netflix or Hulu, probably. I thought it already had 2 seasons. So that must mean the demon hand chopping will be in this season eventually. Hey Liz, how are you doing? This is Jaded's vampire room where you can reduce your vampire stage by doing that. And you can also unalive. Get the hell out of my way, Jaded. Get the hell out of my way. I'm trying to eat your people. I'm trying to eat your people, Jaded.
Eh,
See, you can suck off strangers.
we can share food. And hi, Liz.
I gotta do it again because I reduced my thing. See, you can just suck till your heart's content. Nom 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 nom. Delicious. I think that's everything here. Now we go outside.
Yeah.
Okay. We haven't even got to the worst part.
What?
This part. Oh no, I'm dying already. Okay, well, this is the outside. Look at that. He's got some little plants and shit. He did not put the giant bone thing here, but he did decorate the bone. He put the eyeballs in. He put this plant stuff. He's got a secret little death cave, unaliving cave back here. Secret little unaliving
Dark
cave.
Brotherhood Sanctuary.
There's a book for nerds if you want to be alone and do nerd shit. There's a book in here. This is also where the ritual sacrifice takes place. Got a fountain. Got a chest. Look at that. Look at those chests. There's hidden chests. Got a Mazark Jade Cap Shroom Stalk. Ooh, fancy. Got one of these things. Oh yeah, look at that thing. You can punch it. See, punch it a little bit. Just keep punching it. Super fun. How do you get to the top of the place so I don't have to do strategies?
I mean, this tower.
He's got this stupid ass thing. Oh my god, I can't even get up the first level. No! No! Let me up! Okay. Oh, and it fell. Okay. Never mind. Gosh, I hate jumping in this game. It's so frustrating. I'm with mom and dad. Dad is bleaching your hair. Oh. So he's partaking in the queerness. That's weird. Okay, so. Oh, okay. There's this big old thing. There, we can get to the top of this tower and look down upon everything. Look how beautiful those glowy eyes are. Change the day. Change the day. Do day stuff, Jaded.
You can change the day over here. Okay, I guess I'll click it.
I literally said for you to do it. What is this, like, weird cosmic thing that's not moving? Is that something you placed, or is that just part of the sky?
Yeah, it's something that I placed.
Oh, look at him. He's putting stars in the sky. He's so special. You see little planets and shit? Ooh, fancy. And so that thing I kept falling off of leads over here. Oh gosh, can I get through there? Yeah, we're getting there through there. He made a little put a bunch of floating paintings up so that you can come up here, but there's such a pain in the butt to actually jump between. Okay, got one. Okay, we got another. And I'm not even jumping on that last one. No, I fell anyway! I'm falling! Okay. So yeah, look at Jaded's wonderful plays. So beautiful. Oh yeah, you get full access to there are so many different houses in this game and so many different ways you can decorate it. I think I own like 20 different houses in this game, but I haven't decorated any of them. I just use them for storage. The best part about this is when you're having a particularly bad day, when you're having a particularly bad day, you can just do this and it ends and everything's over. It's all over and you don't have to be sad anymore. Wonderful. No! Don't bring me back. Hey, Rel! I am live again. I'm not as sick as I was. It's wonderful. But yeah, Jaded put a lot of work into this house. It's actually the house that we chose to make our home base for our two guilds. Our two guilds that each have two people in them. Are you going in there? Can you go in there? How do you go in? Oh, with this? Oh, no, not that. Not that. Oh, I'm unaliving all your fish. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I can't see anything. Can't. Okay, I thought this was a full room. Can you not go behind these? Oh, I just took your entire thing. Okay, well this isn't working. I can't get through here. But look at all the work he did, blocking off this room for some reason. So fetch. I'm stuck this way. You're not on. You keep muting yourself and trying to talk.
I'm sorry.
Like I didn't really register that I wasn't hearing Jaded through the headphones. I could hear him in the real world, and then I was just like, "Wait, he's been talking and talking and talking, and none of it's coming through the headphones."
Uh,
And that is the tea. And that is the tea. And that is the tea. Did you know that is the tea? Oh,
that's okay.
Ember! Your weird cloudy room. I didn't even realize there's another little room back here. And look, there's a cube that you can turn.
There's
Amazing!
there's
Amazing the
two cubes,
things. The things you can
and you
do
can
in
talk
this
to Ember.
game. I don't want to do that. Talking to people? Ugh! Disgusting. Oh my gosh, this queue is taking forever. Maybe we should have turned on the queued up when we were still working on things. Also, there's a pony lizard. Oh, and it's running away from me. What do you want, pony lizard? Sir, how do you get to third person? Or
I think
first
you.
person, rather. There it is. I figured it out. Oh, look at the little pony lizard. It's just so cute. Oh, it has a little snake tongue. That's cute. When I grow up, I want to be a pony lizard. Okay.
Understandable.
What else can we do other than just sit here until this thing goes through?
I mean, we could turn in the one quest that was literally just do one Dark Anchor in Stone Falls.
Okay, go there and I will
So,
follow. Go and I will follow.
what faction are you? Because I think we have to go to separate towns.
Oh, we're both on our Arcanist, right?
Oh, maybe. Yes. So then I will go to Mournhold.
And I will mourn
Uh,
the loss of my innocence. Please hold.
I was about to waste money teleporting.
Disgusting. Money in this economy?
Oh, by the way, I was really stupid earlier when we were doing the
We don't say
Dark
that word.
Anchors.
You're being very cute.
Sure. But I started trying to teleport to you, and then because I have like that special Dark Anchor teleport,
You thought that
I
one
was like,
started near you?
yeah. Then I stopped teleporting,
The way that I
and in the
love,
town.
the way that I love Richard so much. I
Who?
went and spent all of I can call you what I want when I go and spend my real life money for microtransactions in Elder Scrolls Online to get you that Dark Anchor just so you can accidentally cancel your teleportations. I don't even have that. Look at how fancy I am. I'm so good to you. I give you so many microtransactions.
I mean, to be fair, you have the points from doing a subscription.
Shh. Well, who doesn't have a subscription now? So you're going to be. So what are you going to get me now that you still have more points that you can collect?
What do you mean?
Well, you still have a subscription, so you're every month you get more points, right?
Mine is like a yearly thing. So
So next year,
yeah,
what are you gonna get me?
I don't know.
Oh, my
Even though you still
restoration
have plenty of
staff.
points left over.
I don't know what you're talking about. I only have 20,700 points that I never spend on anything. To be fair, I know what I want, and I keep waiting for it to come up, and it just never. Wait. Oh, there it is, and it's on sale.
What was it?
Eat farts. That's what it is. You'll see in a minute. Yes. I'm so happy. Look at me run now. This is what I've been waiting years for. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Well, I'm glad that you checked now because I'm pretty sure that's related to the Jester Festival, isn't it?
Yeah, like I was so upset because I thought that it would end up being one of the items that you could get from the.
What What does it look like when you run?
I'm so happy that I looked at this. Oh my gosh. I could not be happier. Literally, I was just saying I know what I want to spend my points on, but it's never available, and I immediately see it in the shop, and I'm like, ooh,
Are you ready to gift that to me?
do you want it?
That is silly walk. Um, like, was it a lot of points?
It's on sale, so it's only like 800, and I have like 20,000.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate it, and then we can run through the dungeon like this.
Hey, Slayla, how you doing? Look at me. I don't even have a subscription to this game. I am not spending any of my real human money on this game, and I'm still gifting to the love of my life. Send us a gift to the Jaded Mystic TV.
You're the best.
Confirm. You're welcome.
You are the best.
I'm feeling a little bit better, Slayla. Well, I'm feeling a lot better than I did. I'm still not 100%. I've got a little bit of a headache. I'm still feeling pretty low energy. I'm assuming I had like a cold or the flu or something. It was a lot of snot running out of my face, a lot of my nasal faucet leaking, and I definitely still have taste. So I'm like, I'm just happy to not have the vid. I'm so happy to not have the vid. Yeah, we know, Slayla. He keeps muting himself and then forgetting that he's muted and talking to himself. I don't know why his mic is being so ridiculous today. I will say you can't. Yeah. How do you put away your weapon? How do I sheath my weapon? Sheath weapon. Weapon, sheath yourself. How do you sheath the weapon? Do you remember?
I do not remember.
Okay, come on. His mic is so sensitive. He's on the other side of the room. He needs to just calm down. He's so sensitive. Okay. If you pull out your weapon, you can't walk like this anymore. Look at how cute we are. We're the cutest. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I think what we need to do for his mic is probably go into the settings of Discord. I just now thought of it. Well, not just now, but I thought about it earlier today. But then he said he didn't know how to check his settings. So I'm like, I guess I'll just do it later.
Well, I mean, I am on Discord on PlayStation 5, and I've literally, like, I don't know if you can see my TV screen, but,
No, I
like,
can't.
I did adjust mic level, and I turned it, like, as low as possible, and it's still doing this.
Boo. Oh my gosh, how long is this queue going to be? This is ridiculous. Activity Finder. We've been in this queue for almost 18 minutes.
Yeah, now I can't even check Monster Hunter to see if the server's up.
Um, and of course, it's not going to tell us what the estimated queue time is anymore. He just wants to be heard. To be fair, when he's on stream with me, sometimes I do feel like it's a struggle for him to be heard and get in a word edgewise. And that's why we have Monday D&D, where it's all jaded reading. We love jaded reading on Mondays. Okay, do we have anything to do other than just stand here until this thing pops? We can get world bosses. If we could hear you, you'd be yapping away. Hey, if you ever want to do something, we can definitely do a game, like you've popped into Roblox games with us. If you want to come into another game with us, or if we want to do a Roblox um, mic night, I definitely think it'd be fun to have you and uh, Manslaughter, and maybe if Mithy's around, Liz, anyone else that's interested. Well, maybe not Liz. I'm sorry, Liz. You're technically not allowed to be here. You're technically too young to be here. But it's
Why
TikTok's
hydrate?
fault. Oh, I was dehydrating. You're gonna get a dehydrate and a hydrate. Do y'all love coffee? I love coffee, y'all. Ah, there we are. We got the dehydrate. Now I'm hydrating. Shh. Nobody has to know. Nobody has to know. I mean, you said both of your parents are there with you, so it's on them. And honestly, they helped raise me, so that's on them. Um, okay, I'm trying to think. There are um there are daily quests to do world bosses in major cities, right?
Yes.
Need more people to play games with? Yes, we need to. I just wish that it was easier to find people that played the same games, because it definitely seems like there's a handful of games that people are really into, and they're never the same games that I'm into. Like people love a good Fortnite, and maybe we should try a Fortnite night one night. But yeah, pew pew games just aren't exactly my thing. And some people at this point, I feel like people that are into Fortnite play it so much that I'm just gonna get obliterated. Down to try new games, just don't like playing games by yourself. Yes. 1 second. My nose does bother me a bit. Oh, new season of Fortnite. So many sweats. Yeah, I feel like that's like the problem with so many of these games is I get wanting to win. I'm all about wanting to win, but I feel like there's a certain level where people are so into like exploits and just doing like whatever they can to win that it becomes less fun, which is part of the reason why we don't really play DBD anymore. There's a new Unaliver in DBD, and I have absolutely no interest in playing the game because it's so frustrating to play now. Like I want to find more I want to find more like horror group horror games. There are so many of them, but the problem is you have to buy them all, and I don't really have. the desire to be spending a ton of money on a bunch of new games, much less trying to get other people to be spending their money on those games. Oop, okay, did you get it? Or did you you shared the World Boss Oakenclaw?
Yep, and now I accepted the dungeon. Thank you for pointing it out. Otherwise, I might not have seen
Oh, I didn't see it. Thank you for pointing out that I pointed it
it.
out because I did not point out the dungeon. I pointed out the quest.
You said, "Did you get it?" And I was like, "Oh, dungeon queue. That must be what they're talking about."
Hope you all ready for the fun part of this game where I just frantically chase around these people and try to get them to not unalive. While I run around like this, which is the most exciting part of this whole thing, I'm sad that when you pull out your weapon, it doesn't still run like this. But yeah, people playing like like they're getting paid, like their livelihood depends on it, which I'm all for being a tryhard, but I also feel like there's like always exploits. I don't like that gaming nowadays is all about like meta and exploits. Like my GM for World of Warcraft seems to be back on WoW, and the tiniest part of me was thinking about like, do I want to go back to playing WoW? And I'm like, I don't think I do. I don't think so.
Although, didn't you get the newest expansion and then never played it?
No, I played it.
Oh, okay, then I'm just crazy.
Yeah, wackadoodle. Yeah, I played War Within. I played it a bit. I played it really hardcore for a few weeks or months. I don't remember how much I played it, but definitely played it enough that I finished every single quest in that was available when I played it. Like I got lore master for the game. Or no, I don't think I got lore master. I think I was like just a little bit left because I think I did quit it before all of the beginner content came out. So like they were still doing staggered released stuff and it was taking too long for stuff to get released and I think I ended up quitting around that time. A lot of multiplayer games are pew pew games and it's too hard. Yeah, that's also the issue is it seems like those are like the free multiplayer games are all these like high competition games because there's like League of Legends, which is not a pew pew game, but it's still like a high competition game. And it's like I want a good uh I don't know if you've played Lethal Company or if you've seen Repo, I think it's like the new game that is big on TikTok. It's like a semi-horror vibe and it's just like a bunch of people just doing a thing like a co-op game. And it's like that's what I want. I want like a spooky co-op game that you don't have to spend money for. That would be the ideal. COD and Apex stress you out. Yeah, I would never want to play COD multiplayer. I actually used to like COD back in the day because it was like the one multiplayer game that you could play or not multiplayer. It was like the one pew pew game where you could have like shots instead of machine guns. I'm forgetting what things are called. But like I hate like assault rifles and stuff like that, and it feels like so many pew pew games nowadays really rely on like the fast shots, and I was always more of a like take my time, aim and shoot kind of person. And COD used to be really good about that. I feel like they're less good about it nowadays. Feel free to take your time to talk to that person. I'm going to move ahead.
Okay.
Had to put toner in your hair, but it turned your hair gray, which is why we're bleaching it. Wait, your hair turned gray, not yellow? Or you already have like, well, you have red hair, so like I would have imagined your hair would have turned like really yellow. I'm sure mom, I'm not, po- are, ah, Okay, let me back up before I start giving you advice on things that might not be applicable. What color are you dyeing your hair? I assume with bleach you're going blonde, or are you bleaching it to do another color? Because if you're going blonde, I would say there is this purple shampoo that you can get, purple shampoo and conditioner. It's a really nice toner. And it made my hair go from like kind of a brassy color to like white. And I loved how white my hair turned. Bleached it yesterday night going blonde. Yeah, if your hair ends up needing becoming too brassy, I can try to figure out what the toner is. But I got this really good toner. It smells not so good. The smell is definitely not it, but it's like a really popular purple toner, and it turned my hair from like a brassy kind of uh, off blonde to like white, and I loved that. It's exactly what I wanted. I wanted platinum, platinum, white, white, platinum. In there above? Okay, yeah, it's down there. I do love that I'm not contributing to anything here. Honestly, most of this stuff is soloable, so the fact that I only have healing spells and I'm just spamming my healing spells and doing no damage is probably a detriment to the group. But it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Oh, you got some purple shampoo? Hopefully it does as well as the shampoo I've used, because I loved that shampoo. It did smell bad, though. It did have a really bad smell. I think I actually ended up, after I got my hair toned to the level I wanted, I stopped using it, which is what you're supposed to do. But I kind of wanted to keep seeing how it would turn, like if it would get like whiter and whiter. But it smelled so bad. Oh, the smell was getting to me so bad. Which I've used it before. I've used it years and years and years ago, the same stuff, and I didn't remember the smell being so bad. So maybe I just got like a bad batch or something. But for the entire day, I could just smell the hair on my head. It was so gross. Look at me helping! All of you with shields bigger than your health bar. Literally, can't even see anyone's health bar because the shields are so high. See that little blue that keeps popping up with the tank? That is an actual health bar. The pink is all shield. I'm just healing the crap out of your shields. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Oh my gosh, we did it! Oh, you stop it! You leave my baby alone! You leave my baby alone! Okay, no one's gonna help the healer. Come on, come on. I literally
I
don't have
just
any
over
offensive
here.
abilities. Can somebody kill that? Oh, poops! I'm out of space. Let me sell a couple things. I can pick this up. Oh, what kind of zombie games, Uzi? Because, like, when I think of zombie games, they're mostly, like, pew pew games. And I'm not necessarily a big pew pew game player. Oh, like Left 4 Dead? Yeah, that's a. I have played them. I'm not good at games against zombies. Oh, you got a different idle stance. Um, but yeah, I like a good pew pew game when I get a pew pew humans. Uh, honestly, when it comes to like zombies and like monsters, I am such a I don't want to say I'm a scaredy cat, but like I jump really bad, and I definitely end up missing all of my shots. There was Oh, what was that really popular series that used to like come out with the new PlayStation games? Uncharted? I think I played Uncharted, one of the Uncharted games, and for the most part, you're just like pew-pewing humans, but then all of a sudden, uh, there's like these like crawling monster things that start coming after you, and you have to, the first time you see them, I think it's the first time you see them, you have to run away from them, and it's like a really time-sensitive moment, and I never got past that part of the game. I could not do it. You'd have to like pew some of them, you'd have to run away from some of them, and I would miss all of my attacks because I'd be jumping too hard. I did used to play Left 4 Unalived.
Hey, I'm gonna check Monster Hunter real quick if that's okay.
No.
Okay,
Why?
that's fine.
I love you. Sorry, but we only have like half hour or less, so I'd rather just finish this up. Let me clear out some of my bag space real quick. Okay. I will say the annoying part about this game is if you don't have a subscription to this game, and I let my subscription lapse, you lose all of your bag space. You lose all of your banking space and all of that. So now I actually have to like monitor my space. My spaces. Oh, you've been on Dying Light, Unaliving Light? I have not played that. Is that the one with I feel like I'm getting it confused. Is that the one where you have the like laser gun that has like the three dots and you kind of like snipe off arms, like limbs? I don't remember if that's Unaliving Light or if that's a different one. Oh, that's Unalived Space. That game keeps popping up for me, and I don't think I could do it. I've thought about it. I don't think I can do it. Where's Oakenclaw? I'm having a problem finding it.
Doesn't seem like it wants to show you in the city, but it's to the northwest of the city.
Okay, I'm guessing it's this one. Lake Olo? Wait,
Yes.
northwest or northeast?
No, you got it like Olo.
Okay, that's northeast.
I don't know directions.
I got confused for a minute. Oh, it's co-op. Part three's co-op. That would be nifty. I feel like in a co-op setting where I can be slightly carried by another person, I would be much more likely to do that. Because I love horror. I love spooky things. Like, I I don't necessarily love being afraid, but I do find a little bit of enjoyment out of like feeling startled sometimes. So like I would definitely give a game like that a shot if I had somebody else with me. The issue definitely comes from like not wanting to play it on my own because for one, I don't feel like I have the same motivation to play it on my own. And also, I'm gonna fail, and I don't want to fail. If I keep unaliving because I can't do anything and I just keep messing up, it's gonna be a quick way to ruin the experience for me. I'm assuming we'll be. Ooh, I just realized I'm still a healer, and I have no offensive abilities.
So you're gonna keep me alive?
Do you think that works?
I can do that, or I have an armor person that I can summon.
Okay. Oh yeah, you do, don't you? Pull out your armor.
Yeah.
Pull it out
And I
for me,
do need to
baby.
resummon Ember and stuff.
Okay, pull it out for me. Where's this?
So
There.
still relearning the controls. Because I keep trying to pull up my radio the way you do in Monster Hunter. And then in Monster Hunter, I try and pull up my radio with this button that I use for SO.
Oh yeah, that throws me off so much when games have different controls and you get really used to one and it just throws you off for the other game. Okay, I think that this is probably fine. This is probably fine. I think I'm ready. I got my Isabel out.
Wrong, wrong button. Okay. Let's see here. We'll pull out Ember right now.
Pull out that M bar. I love this run so much. Oh, wait, look. If I look at my walk.
Oop.
Look at my walk. I'm so cute. Oh, they're hitting me. Okay. Like I said, or I guess I didn't say, but I'm no longer able to heal like I was healing, but I do at least have some basic heal.
I have heals too, so hopefully that's enough.
Yeah, I don't think this boss is particularly difficult. You just gotta unalive the ads pretty quickly before they like stack up on you. Luckily the beams are so strong. Such strong beamage. You know? Oh, me forgetting. Ah, let me up! Using up all my stamina. I feel like I'm not doing as good with my stamina management as I used to. One, two, three. Oh, Bloody Claw. Dang it, I got stunned as soon as I... Okay. Let's get this bear taken out of the way. I think the bear's taken out. A distributary. Let me out. My poor stamina. Let me just smack it around a little bit. Dang, my attacks are so weak. Well, we did it! We gotta do a couple more bulletin boards, and then we can turn in the quest. I feel like there's another game we were talking about that I kind of wanted to look at. Can you think of another game that we've talked about?
My mind's blinking right now.
Yeah. I am a little nervous for word games. This is gonna be my first word games in like over a week. And I don't know that my head is really in the greatest spot for word games yet. I'm still probably gonna do it. We're gonna push through. But maybe it'll be a short word game stream.
I should be back in Skingrad now.
Ooh, skinny grad. Okay, I'm just walking. Filling some time, you know. Have you ever played with anyone other than me in SO? That's where I need to go.
Not that I recall. I feel like we started playing together, but I'm not sure.
We kind of started playing together. I think I started playing a little bit before you. I definitely got into the game before you, because I think it was Elsewhere. The Elsewhere X Pack is when I really started playing. Played it a little bit before that.
Well, I think we got started with Somerset, and that, but I don't think we like really played it. You played a lot of Elsewhere. I did not.
Yeah, because you didn't really like the game at the beginning.
Yeah, it's weird. And I also like that when we first started, I'm like, I don't want to do professions. Professions are dumb. Professions are stupid. And now I'm like, gotta do my professions. I want to be able to build everything.
Did you
And
get another quest?
I did not.
I don't think I did either. I was kind of hoping we'd be able to get a couple of them.
Yeah, like I think
Yeah, didn't get it.
we would have had to have picked them up a previous day for it to
Well,
level
sometimes
up.
it seems like it is weird and it'll give you like a couple days backlog. Uh, oh, look at that dancing person. So beautiful. So we still have half an hour. Do we want to try to go to another zone to do another uh world boss daily?
We can do that. What
What's
zones
well,
do
I
you
was
have access to?
uh oh yeah, I only have access to some of the zones. I have access to all of the major X-Pack zones. The question is, what ones can we solo? Those aren't the ones in I feel like the Necrom X-Packs were very difficult.
Uh, yeah, those were a bit rough. Although, I mean, you'd think that this would be along the same level.
I think they just
Uh,
don't know how to scale
balance.
things. Yeah, balance things. Balance, that was the word I was trying to think of earlier. Blackwood. I should have access to Blackwood.
Yeah, I definitely can't solo Blackwood, but hopefully
Oh,
together
you.
we should be good with that.
Do we want to try somewhere else? Northern elsewhere?
Yeah, let's go ahead. Yeah, whichever.
Let's go to elsewhere because I know that I did at least solo a couple of those, so we shouldn't have too much of an issue. I just
Okay, and
don't
I
know where
don't
the
think I've really
quest pickups are for them.
looked for like the daily looking symbols.
Look for that butt. Okay, daily, daily, daily. Where are the dailies? Over here's the profession daily turn in. Ah, daily job broker? Maybe? What can I help you with? I don't know. Gather tea leaves. Unalive Zalshim. Looks like it might be one. I'm assuming you asked if I wanted to share with you.
Oop, yes, I was asking if you could.
I did.
Uh, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, did the incursion. So there's one, two, three. World boss would be four. And then group dungeon would be five. So after we do these four more world bosses, we should be set to just do professions for the rest of the event and cap everything out.
Looks good.
Hooray!
I think I'm at the closest way
Tsunami.
shrine.
You know, we haven't been watching D&D stuff lately. I feel like D&D has felt like such a big time investment for things. Oh my gosh. Okay, is anyone here? If no one's here, I'm gonna save this story. But actually, maybe I should save it for Monday anyway, since it's D&D related. But I can give some sneak peeks to if anyone's still around here, because I am frustrated. I feel like that's been like the vibe of the day is like first I complain about uh EA, then I complain about Nintendo. What's next? But yeah, yet another D&D group failed. Frustrating. I'm gonna save it for Monday, I think. And of course, someone already got him. I already got them. Oh, look how cute they are, though. Ooh,
Just
wrong
more
button.
waiting around.
You know we love it. We love it. Look at that unalived body. How do you get this armor? This shiny armor. So cute. Okay. Above? Wait.
Nope.
Zerazi above.
I know, but we need to kill Zal'Shim, so
Is that up there?
I do
So
see
what?
the Sarazi, but
Wonder if it's up with that flying like griffin. Seems too close to
yeah.
be that far. Oh, he's
Like
back.
I'm assuming
He's up.
that's a quest pickup.
These things hit really hard. You gotta kite them. You can kind of kite them and beam them. Though my beam is not doing the damage it was doing when I was soloing this before. Oh, I never got uh the the 3 new partner people. We don't got the 3 new partner people.
It's 2 new partner people, but uh, it's because it's SO plus or purchase only.
Come on. Yum 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 yum. Let me just eat all these. Eat them all up. Am I the piggy? Am I this week's piggy? Oh, you want a spoiler for Drag Race possibly? Drag
Not
Race
really.
spoiler? Everyone a Drag Race spoiler? Anybody want a Drag Race spoiler? I'm gonna give a Drag Race spoiler.
No.
Fine. I don't get to give my insider information. But I saw what is seems to be a leak of who goes home next week. So we do not have a top 5. There is going to be someone to go home. And I am kind of confused about who it was. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You know who?
No, I don't.
Well, don't look at TikTok. Seriously, don't look at TikTok if you want a spoiler. But yes, Layla, yes. You're chronically online too, so I figured you would probably know.
Now I don't get to pay attention to your chat.
Nope, you don't get to look at TikTok no more. You better close it. Close it. Don't look at it. You're gonna get spoiled. Spoiled! But yeah, I did not expect that. Weird. I will at least give a little bit of a spoiler that's kind of a shitty thing to say. uh, but of the people that are available, that are still there, I'm fighting with myself a little bit. Gonna swing and miss. Yeah, probably. I really hate that I started off this season so excited. I'm so sorry if this gets back to her in any way, shape, or form. But I was so excited for Lexi Love at the beginning of the season. And now I do kind of find myself a little confused as to why she's made it to the end. And I almost am like, if anyone at this point should have probably gone home, I feel like it kind of should have been her. Blasphemy, blasphemy from Kentucky Queen. But I think that she could possibly do really great on an All Stars. But this season just hasn't been it, and it's been really sad. She stood in her way so much, and I'm also extremely. I'm not going to claim to know anything about who Lexi is as a human being, but I am so perplexed and confused and bamboozled at how she thinks that he is an alternate timeline Susie Choot. I don't understand that at all. Maybe Lexi does something different in her mind that, or like has something that she's always wanted to do but never felt like she could, but I don't see them as being like anything alike whatsoever. And the fact that she seems to be like she has the storyline of being like so uh um kind of like compared to Susie, I'm like, I don't understand it. I am not understanding that at one single little bit. Even if you hadn't done illicit activities and you were able to go into more theater stuff, you really think that your style would have changed to be like Betty Boop Flapper old school vibes? I don't see it. I don't see it at all. Bye, Uzi. Have a wonderful night.
Bye, Uzi.
But yeah, I'm so bamboozled every time that. Ooh, look at all this shit I got. I'm bamboozled every time she brings that up. I'm like, I don't see it. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on here. I do not approve. I do not endorse these bitches. Ugh, I can't pick hardly anything up. My inventory is so full. I hope you all ready for me to spend the rest of this stream working on my inventory. Don't think it's Susie's Dragons that she had the life that she had. I don't, but even that, I'm like, I don't understand what it is that she's like. Maybe it is that she wanted to be in, she wanted to be like theatery and stuff like that. But I don't know. Just for me, I feel like they are so different in like every way that it just really throws me off. Like I feel like there's so many different queens that it would have made sense for her to feel like that, and Susie is just like such a quirky little weirdo. I mean, Lexi's also a quirky little weirdo, just like in a very different way. But like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and claim to like know these people by any means. It's just as an outsider looking in and like uh seeing Lexi over like years and years through like performing in Kentucky and stuff, it's like I just don't see it. Of all the people to choose to compare to, I just don't see it. Okay. She got to pursue creative avenues and Lexi has not dealt those cards. Well, yeah, but so many of the queens got to do that. So I'm like, it is strange that Susie's the one that gets harped on. Like, I feel like Jules Sparkles to an extent would make more sense, though they definitely have a lot different background, but at least like their like vibe is more similar. Because like Susie gives off like very quirky theater vibes, which is not quite the same as Lexi. And I feel like there's so many different ways to do creative stuff, and there's so many different ways to go about this that it is just interesting that like that's the person that she like holds on to. Okay, let's get this crap out of my inventory so I can frickin' do something. Can't even open up all my items. I am intrigued to like, of course, the like parasocial part of me is like wants to get so much more information because I look at like these family episodes especially do so many are so interesting. You see such different sides to some of these queens. I mean, like you have some where like people seem all where like the queen seems all nice and happy and funny and goofy, and then all of a sudden, Bag of Chips comes out and is like super hateful to her mom on international television. And then you get like these little peaks of I'm so happy for Lexi and her mom's situation if it is going better. But honestly, for me, I found it so uncomfortable every time Lexi cried that uh, her mom used her pronouns. And I'm like, I'm so happy that they've gotten to that point, but at the same time, it is so it like there is definitely a part of me that's like she should have already done this. You should not be literally crying because you got she heard right now. Like if it was just a like she's recently come around and done this, and it's a very emotional moment. I feel like that's one thing, but literally like sobbing, being like making it seem like this is the first time that's ever happened was just like, ugh, you deserve better. Yes, be happy with what you get, but you deserve better. You deserve better. Oh, it's so it was so upsetting. Like I feel like it was a very important moment for her, and I'm so happy for her. But for me, I was like thinking about all the times that people in my life have not given me what I've deserved. And I'm not saying that is in like an entitled thing. I mean like crappy family members being crappy to me for no reason and not giving me like the respect of a autonomous human being. And how many times I've been like so willing to accept shitty behavior, and it was just like and yes, definitely part of me I don't want to be like super shitty, but there was definitely a performative part about it too. Like that it kind of felt like I want to just in my head I am not going to go and like I'm not going to be like these crazy fans that go and harass people, and I'm just going to complain a little bit on my channel that no one's ever going to hear about anyway. But like for me it definitely was kind of a little part of my head was like, oh, so now that your daughter is on an internationally huge freaking stage at the end of the like show where she could potentially win and come into a good amount of money whether she wins or loses, now you want to see her, now you want to do something. And I'm trying my hardest to not like put that on anyone because I do not know these people. I'm not going to go here and be like, that's how it is. But if I was in that position, that would be that would be in my head. That would be the little gnawing inner saboteur in the back of my head being like, something doesn't feel right. Something is off. And I don't know that me as a person would be able to get over that. If other people are able to, that is amazing. I love that for them. Me, I don't know about that. And like we got like little bits of storyline. Like she said like her mom kicked her out when she was 18 and stuff. And like I don't think it's right for any parent to do that for basically any reason unless the kid is just like ungodly awful and you are at wit's end doing like really 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 like severely terrible like illegal stuff. That's like the only time that I can think of, even though 18 is technically like an adult in the US and we're like expected to be on our own at that time. For me, I'm like, I would never, if I went through and decided to devote my life to having a child, I would never do that. And so I have a hard time justifying that, and I feel like it's something I would never be able to get over. But also, I think especially you, Slayla. I think you and Jaded, the like two people that are probably here, y'all know that I would not get over that. My brain doesn't let me get over much smaller things. I'm definitely not going to be able to get over something as big as that. Oh, I forgot what I was doing. I just started running around in circles ranting about the parasocial relationship I've developed. Uh, but yeah, it definitely, like, I have a hard time saying it feels fake, but it definitely feels off. Definitely has some like alarms going off, has me a little like, what's really going on here? But also, we don't know these people, and after this season, probably won't think about them that much, as sad as that is. Still wishing the best for them, but I'm like, whatever happens, they could live forever or unalive tomorrow, and it really won't have any actual effect on my life. Kind of a shitty thing to say, but like, let's be real. In a couple of months, we'll hear about season 18, and we'll forget all about all of this stuff. Damn, that's bleak. That's bleak. Oh, don't you love the world? It's so crazy. What about you, Jaded? How are you feeling?
No, I'm just chilling, listening to Bard in the game, and listening to you too. But like
Mm-hmm.
background music to your commentary.
Part of me thinks about doing like drag race recap episodes and stuff because I feel like I like talking about it and it's just like an outlet to do it. But I'm also like, there's so many people doing that and do it probably better than I would do it that it's probably not worthwhile. To be fair, anything I do, there's already going to be other people doing it and doing it probably better than I do it. And that's why I just do what I like doing. Or today I do what is easy. Okay, I think we're going to start closing down stream for a bit. I will be doing word games unless I start unaliving in the next hour. I am planning on doing word games. I've skipped the last two word game streams, so I really need to come back. So if y'all are up for some word games in about an hour, come on back. I will be on TikTok. I do stream the word games on uh, Twitch as well, but honestly, I don't. It's not active on Twitch. It's more of like a TikTok event. So check me out over on TikTok if you're not already following. What the hell's your problem? Um, my DL is about to pick me up. Gotta go. Just don't get unalived, LZ. Be safe. Enjoy your DL. Andy, how long? We'll be in an hour, so what is an hour? It's 1 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Thank you for the follow, Elsie. 1 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time. So in about an hour from now, we'll be going live on TikTok for word games. Probably do like 2 hours of word games. I typically do about 2 hours of them. Also, if y'all like D&D, I will be here on Mondays. Mondays we do a D&D session starting at 10 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Add money to your TikTok. Come on, Andy. But yeah, we'll do some word games tonight. We got some D&D on Monday. Next Thursday, I don't know what we're gonna do. If y'all want to do anything special on Thursdays, like Thursdays are my like wing it days. Sometimes I do video games, sometimes I do makeup. We do whatever the heck we want to do on Thursdays. So if there's something y'all want to do on next Thursday, let me know. Change your name to. Yeah, always throws me off when people change their names, but glad to have you. And yeah, we're going to go offline for an hour. Hopefully, I'll see you in an hour. Bye, TikTok. Have a wonderful evening if I don't see you, but also I should see you in an hour.